Hey everybody, Busy Gamer Dad back again for another video of Final Fantasy 2 on the Pixel Remastered series. I got my daughter set up with a painting project, Unicorn Fairy Garden, and I've got my laundry in, so I got about a half hour or so to play, so I wanted to do a little bit more with you guys on it. We got to get up to the next location, which is up to the north. I spent some time, like I said, off screen, kind of grinding, get some experience or some levels or some status upgrades, however you want to call it in this game, just because that's how they operate. Nothing too crazy. They have a couple, we got our spells up to level 2. I got Guy, Blizzard, I believe, or maybe it was Lightning. Lightning, Thunder, yep, and he's still level 1, but Maria got level 2 for all her spells, Furion got level 2 for his, and yeah, I think we're in a good spot to get up to the northern area where we need to be. I'm not entirely sure which way we need to go, so it's going to be a little bit of a blind roam, just to see what's up here and to find our location. So my daughter was super excited about her Unicorn Fairy Garden from the holidays, and she's been bugging us to play to paint it for a few days now, so figured it'd be a good opportunity for her to try it out. Let's go to the right. Let's see. Oh, airship flying through the sky. Goblins, Goblin Guard. Oh, nice. They're starting to introduce those now, which is great. Cool. So here's your dad joke for the day. I could tell you a unicorn joke, but you might think it's corny. There you go. There's your dad joke for the day. So hopefully you enjoy it. I don't want to go too far this way because I don't think this is where we're supposed to be going. I think we're actually supposed to be going to the other side, which is fine. It's all experience. It's all levels, etc., whatever you want to call it. Looks like our staff on Maria is not gaining anything more. So let's, next fight. Oh, Sasquatch! That sprite model looks terrifying. But easily dispatched. Yeah, looks like Maria's hit her level with the mace. Let's put her back on the bow just to get that up. It might do reduced damage since we're in the front. And let's go actually, I hate to do this, but we're gonna walk back down to town and we're gonna talk and make sure we know where we're going. Because I am not too proud to ask for directions. Especially in a game where I don't know where I'm going, and if I wind up getting lost, I don't want to waste anyone's time, especially my own, because I have to get chores done. I could probably get one more fight before we get into town. Yep, thought so. Oh, we fought these guys many times before. You know what? Let's do this, and then this should dispatch them pretty easily, if he even gets a chance to attack. Well, that one hornet will feel the wrath of thunder. Perfectly fine. And it looks like that's not even going up. Alright, Furion strength went up. Got some. Now, I believe it's just right in here. We just talked to. Yep, this is the port of Poff. Salamand is to the north, and Bosk is to the east. We definitely do not want to go to the east, because that is bad territory for us. So we'll go to the north, which is where we were going. Well, this will be perfect. Let's do that. I didn't mention this before, and it's not readily apparent in the game anywhere, so I want to make sure I mention it for anyone who plays this game. Any of your characters can only have a total of 16 spells. In this game, you can forget them, but when you relearn them, if you choose to, they start right at level 1, so it's kind of a nuisance, an annoyance, however you want to call it. But that's just part of the game's mechanics and limitations. So again, it leads you to kind of be very tactical or strategic where you're going to put spells and who's going to learn them. And you almost do need to have everybody learn, 21 for a guy, okay, all the variety of spells that they can. Another thing or point of information is that your black magic spells bring up your intellect, and your white magic spells bring up your spirit. So make sure you're, not pigeonholing yourself into one class or another unless you want to do that. So be mindful. That's all it is. This game makes you think a lot more than the first one did, and I can see why they were striving for it. And oh, right here, perfect. We were much closer than we were. I took a A left-handed Albuquerque. Let's cast our fire spell. Let's cast our blizzard spell, and let's cast our thunder spell, and let's just have Minwoo heal us. Okay. Doing really good so far. He ran away? Oh dear. He saw the fire and he said, no! This will probably finish him. No, didn't. Oh, well, no, that was Thunder 1. Never mind. There we are. Okay, great. Good stuff. And Guy's Thunder went up. That's great. Guy's Intellect went up. So case in point, your black magic spells bring your intellect up. Your white magic spells bring your spirit up. Alright, and here we are in Salamand. So, quaint little frozen town in the north. But you'll notice there are no people really around. Why is that? If I remember right. Summit Falls is beyond the mountain range to the south of Salamand. That is where the Empire is mining its Mythril. I love Josef, but I know that if I'm around, I would just get in his way. So, this is Josef's house? Maybe? Yep, okay. This is definitely a character. Ask, what business do you have with me? Ask him about the Mythril. Mythril? I haven't found any yet. I do have a few leads, but I don't plan on sharing it. What I do know with a bunch of perfect strangers. I'm going to need you to do a little something to prove who you are. You are who you say you are. There's a bunch of people from Salamand who are being forced to work in the cave to Smith Falls. Ask about Wild Rose. You're here for Princess Hilda? You're short in the tooth, aren't you? You kids can't fool me. Alright, fair enough. So, if I show the ring, nothing happens. There's nothing to learn. Airships. Doesn't know anything about airships, so not even going to ask him about the dreadnought. Alright, then off we go. We know where we have to go. We have to go free the people who are being forced to labor in the mines. And this is the sanctuary. Okay, good to know. And then we haven't got a lot of money on us, I don't think. Well, 500. We've got a good amount. I don't think that's going to be enough to get any crazy new spells. Yep. So we need to get life. That's really what we need. That'll be really helpful. And warp. That would be very helpful as well. Vanishes all enemy. Or teleports. Yeah. I think teleport and life are the main ones that we're going to look for. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to the armor shop then, and let's see if there's anything we can pick up here. Mace, longsword. Okay. Battle axe, longbow. Let's pick up the longbow, and let's pick up one longsword, and then we will equip that here and there, and then let's sell the broadsword and the bow. I believe that's everything. Yeah, let's hold on to the mace for now. And who has... Oh, you have that. No, that's no good. There, and... Oh, interesting. The staves are better than... Yeah, okay, the staves are better than the dagger. Okay. Alright, and then what's Furion's stats? I haven't started leveling up his daggers, right? I think I'm just going to leave him without daggers right now. And then, yeah, we'll put Guy with the double maces. And call that good. Unless, wait, Guy's spears at level 1. Let's actually do this. Let's equip Minwoo with the knife and put the spear, javelin for Guy, just so he can start leveling that up. It gets a little variety, and then we have about 200 left. Let's see what armor we can buy. Everything is hella expensive. I kind of want to get a bronze armor. Yeah, I'll do it. Let's get a bronze armor, and we'll equip that on Furion. And then we'll sell our leather armor there, and we'll call that good. Alright, off to the Smet Cave. Let's do a quick Saverino Yeah, let's just do a quick save. We'll just do the quick save. And so it's, I believe that it's down and around here. Oh, a queen bee. Ambushed. Oh, no. Well, if we get... tries to run away. Bees are no joke. I don't know if any of you have any bee allergies. I don't personally have any, but they're something that I respect entirely. Just the amount of damage a bee can do, it can be lethal, period. You know, you don't want to have that cause any problems for your family or house or anything like that. But yeah, it's one of those things where bees, you just want to give them as much gate as possible. Wide berth, beehives, etc. But I love honey. I mean, I put honey in my tea. My kids love honey on chicken nuggets or with like their applesauce. I used to dip honey in chicken nuggets too. So if you think that's weird, sorry. That's just the way, you know, our family operates, and it's a little quirky, but we like it. It's because I think they have an overwhelming sweet tooth. Let's do the bow and arrow and just have everyone attack. Okay. Oh, 12 damage, that's respectable. Still no upgrade for the longbow, though. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, that is what it is. One of the things that you'll come across in this game very early on, if you haven't seen it already, I'll explain it right now, is the fact that money is always going to be tight. You're always going to be low on cash. And especially in the early part of the game here, where everything's just crazy expensive. You're grinding to get your levels up, and you're doing what you can. But, oh, that's good. She got 158. That's nice. Okay, agility went up. Good. But it's just the way of the world, unfortunately. We gotta go. Can we go in the balls? No. Oh, okay. I see on the mini map here. We go up and around. Okay. But yeah, the spells are crazy expensive. Very standard practice for Final Fantasy. The amount of armor and stuff like that you get out of the gate is also going to be very, very expensive. It's just the way this game works, and they give you Minwu tactically and purposefully in the front end of the game, just so you have such a heavy hitter in your party, and you're not missing out on that type of level of damage, essentially. And you also have sustainability because they're a white wizard. Guy's spear went up. Nice. Good money. Oh, let's go back down this way and around. Leg eaters and hornets. We've fought these guys before. We'll just attack them. Big crits. 2 hits. Nice. 35 damage. And you missed with the axe. Interesting. Okay. It's bugging me now. I think I'm going to do this real quick. Just so Maria can finish leveling up her unarmed. Yep, and these are the perfect ones to do it with. And then stab them with a spear. I do like this game for all of its minuses, because of the variety and because they tried to change the formula up. Even for the second iteration, they tried to change it up, and it works out really well in the fact that you can see that maybe they didn't get the formula correct here, but they use this same idea going into other games and going into other stories for Final Fantasy. So that's why I think I like this game. I'm not going to bash on it too hard, because it's trying. It's changing up the formula dramatically and working through its growing pains, essentially. So, you know, I don't begrudge it for that, because any game that has tried a different way of thinking or a different tactic has sometimes just failed horribly, and that's understandable. We'll do another quick save right out here. But they were early on in their development, or their, we'll say, early on in their ideals of what they wanted the game Final Fantasy to actually be. So I think they had an opportunity and they seized it, and they did pretty well. Even though, again, I haven't played this game all the way through, maybe by the end of it I'm going to eat my words, and it's just going to be a nightmare for leveling and for the story just to fall apart. But this one definitely has way more story than the first one did right out of the gate. Instead of just being 4 warriors of light going after the 4 crystals of the element, there's actually kingdoms involved and warring nations, and you're just kind of caught in the middle. Guy's HP went up, that's great, and Minwu's dodge went up, nice. I think this is Mythril. Yeah, I think that's Mythril. Okay, so let me do this real quick. I think I'm gonna put the staff and the dagger on him. No, I can't do that because I do not have another. Yeah, so if I were to do that, I can't. Okay, so then let me do the buckler onto you, and we'll do the axe for Maria. And then there, because the agility that you can gain is also gained from blocking, and Furion needs to definitely get some balloons or bombs. Definitely needs to get some blocking in, because he's going to be kind of like our knight in shining armor class. Okay. Furion's got 1 more HP. That's awesome. That's great. Let's go up this way. A sprinter. So, interesting tidbit about myself is actually I'm a runner. I have run several marathons in my life, and I've done a lot of road races and trail races, and they're fun. They're great. It's a good way to stay active, and I bring my kids on hikes. I have a little, Yoda backpack is what I call it, for my son to climb in, and I carry him on my back, and it's we get the whole family out there for a few hours, away from electronics and stuff, and I encourage you to do that too. Because the kids love it. They, it's hell trying to pry them away from the screen, but once they're out there, they have games that they play. They have a great time. So all I can say is, do it. It may be hard for you if you're in a metropolitan area. Go to a park. I know that there's parks all over the world. Or make a day trip of going to a park. That could be enough. That's just some, friendly dad advice from a parent to a parent. A parent. Haha. So this first dungeon here is the Mythril Mines. That's where we're at right now. We're in the Mythril Mines, as Josef sent us there. So this does have that same mechanic. If I press square in the first one, it'll show us an overworld map. I feel like that's kind of cheating, but I'm going to use it because, like I said, I've only got a short window. I think what's going to end up happening here is we're going to get probably about halfway through this dungeon, and then we're going to... Oh, wow, bow. Nice. And then we're going to probably call the video, and then I'll do the second half after a quick save or something like that, so I can finish my laundry, and then we'll see if I can get back to it today. $400 gold, nice. So remember how I said we were broke and now we're getting money? That's awesome. Oh no, we're ambushed. Please don't blow up, Mr. Bomb. Oh, darn it. Yeah, I always fear those bombs blowing up just because I know in past games they are just awful to deal with. Let's have Maria do a cure. If it even goes off, we might not get it to go off, which is fine. Alright, there we are. Okay, there we are, going sprinting. I do like having the sprint button. I will say that's a good quality of life improvement, especially for busy people who are trying to get through a dungeon for the 4th time. Let me know in the comments below if there are any other quality of life improvements you like or don't like about any of these Pixel Remastered. I know everyone's going to say resoundingly the font is a big problem for these games, but you know what? It's not unplayable. It's just annoying and I don't say jarring, but it's off-putting in a way. And there's mods out there for that. I purposely haven't done that just because I want to play the game as it is and leave it that way intentionally. Call me a glutton for punishment. I don't know, but that's just my limited scope and understanding of how I want to play the game. Because it's not terrible. It's just it is what it is, and I just work with it. Oh, one last thing I wanted to draw attention to is you see how we have 148 gil right here, and then we'll go through our level up right here. But then you see how it's like dispersed around here like items, and we get all this gil, and you're wondering why we're not picking that up. It's because this game has a weird contextual basis on what monsters, I think, give you an amount of gold, and it's widely varied. So when you see the larger number on the first screen, that's the total amount of gold that you get from a fight. And then going forward, you know, the next screen with the items you pick up, that's like the distribution of what monster gave you what gold. And you can see that it varies widely. I don't know the methodology for that, but that's just how they have chosen to do it. And we'll leave it at that. And I could also be getting that wrong, but that's just what I've correlated it to in my time with this game. Maria's strength went up. That's great. And then guys, okay. Nice, 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 nice. And then we'll go up here. Eye drops. No, cool. I always found it weird, and maybe I'm just a one-off person with this opinion, but I always found it very odd and weird that any items that you picked up in a chest were with like the curative stuff or healing salves or potions or whatever. It was like, there's no expiration date. You're perfectly fine. You can use it. And it's like, nope, that's, you know, I wouldn't want to use eye drops from old musty chest in a Mythril mine somewhere. I would think I would rather just try and wash my eyes out with some water or something like that. But, you know, that's just my own comic relief about it. Let's see if she actually ends up hurting herself pretty badly here. She might end up killing herself, but Minwoo has life, so that's all good. 31, okay, that's not terrible. Yeah, and I'm glad I did that because we are at the life level, or the, what was it, power level, where they're constantly doing 0 to us, which is good and bad. Her strength went up. Okay, fair enough. Oh no, I can go up here in the water. Yep, okay, there's a chest there. Nice. You attack there, you attack there, you attack there. Yeah, it looks like they've got about 40 hit points or so. Okay, cool. Yep, Minwoo's melee attacks are beating him up pretty good. And then there you go. So Maria's stamina went up, and then her life went up. HP total, which is good. A high potion, that's nice. Oh, ambushed. Why is a soldier hanging out with a bunch of goblin guards? Maybe they were playing poker. I don't know. But like the first Final Fantasy, you may notice that we're seeing a lot of the similar monster encounters or tile sets for the monsters encounters, and that's intentional. That's just because they're trying to keep it true to the NES style of encounters, as much as also the limited, you know, time reprogramming this or programming on the NES cartridge. So you see a lot of those similar templates of monsters. Thunder didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. Let's have you use Cure. Does Blizzard hurt them? We will find out. Science! Or magic and science. Both of them. Together. Nope, didn't get the cure off. That's okay. Guy's spear went up. Maria's HP went up again. That's good. And we go back around this way. And then we'll have Furion cast his spell. And we'll have everybody just defend. Just so you can cast it and then get the benefit from that. Oh, I don't know if this is true or not, but I say it with some level of earnest to be true, that if you're healing outside of combat with magic, so your cure spells and things like that, you're not getting the status increase that you would from using them inside combat. So make sure you're trying to heal inside combat every chance you can. A potion, because if you're not, you're wasting that gain or that potential gain. So if that's not true, let me know, but I believe it to be true. So whenever you try and cast heal spells or cure spells or anything like that, you should be looking to work with your team in combat to do that. Oh wow, Maria has more health than Furion. We gotta get that fixed. You should gain a level, though, or power. Yep. Oh, no, Maria did. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. All right, well, let's see if we can get him something. Something. Oh, this will be definitely good. Let's have you... I know I'm attacking myself here. Oh, depending on when that goes off, we'll see. Yep, that'll work out really well. And then we'll do the cure too, just to get the benefit from that. And then it won't be in like the red zone. And then we'll just attack these guys and clean them up. So circling back to my own personal fitness goals and stuff like that. So for the year, I'm actually toying around with doing another marathon. That's why I bring it up. I'm not certain though. It's because it's a huge time commitment. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. There we are. So Fury got stamina and then 205. And then Maria got more HP. And then Guy got strength. Okay. If you've ever undertaken a marathon, you know what I'm talking about. Do we choose the right door? Nope. And what are these ones here? Is this it? Nope. So these are like monster closets is what I would equate them to. They're just places for you to fight monsters or to go the wrong way. And you can see from us opening the door and then getting put into the middle of the room, there's a chance for us to get into an encounter. We didn't do in the first room, but in the second room we certainly saw that. Wow, only 14 to that guy. Okay. There, okay, good. I think he had about 36 when we came into the fight. So that he should gain some measure into his strength or into his stamina. Nice, okay. Guy got strength. That was all that we got from that, and that's fine. Is this it? Nope. So it was literally the last door that we wanted to go into. Oh man. Okay. Fair enough. Let's do the cure. Let's do thunder, and let's do an attack on that one, just random. Nice. We're going. Thunder 2. Dead. I like the graphics, or the animation, or spell effect, is I guess what you would call it, for the thunder spell. And then we'll have Maria cast her spell again, and everyone else just beat him up. Nice. Get the block. Nice. Awesome. Cool. Furion got more strength. Maria got more strength. Guy got more MP. Okay. And his intellect went up. And then we'll go in here. Up, stairs down. Perfect. Go further into the mine. Oh, wow. Many of them. I do not want you to blow up on me, so I am going to do everything I can to not have that happen. Oh, good. I got the cure off first. I was worried about Furion getting focused. Oh, self-destruct. Nice. They're weak against fire. I gotta get fire for Maria, so that she's well-rounded. Guy got HP. Awesome. And there's just a chest down here. Nice. Okay. Green slimes. I don't know if these are weak against attack or weak against magic. Yep, weak against magic. So our attacks are not going to do anything to them. And these are easy to do some leveling up if you needed to do that. Oh, crit. Wow, the mace. So is it blunt weapons that work? Maybe, I don't know. We'll have you do that, and we'll have you cast that, and call that good. Should be able to finish them with that, though. They only have like 12 or 20 hit points or something like that. So 15, yeah. I remember a guy swinging his mace for like 15 and getting him dispatched. And they're definitely against fire. All right, Maria's axe went up, which is great. Zoom. We'll just start attacking with more spells here, just because I want to get through this quickly, because we're coming up on time. Probably have this video be about 35 minutes or so. I'll be able to get my laundry out and go about the rest of my busy dad day. It's in treasure room? No treasure room. Monster fight. Many of them. Alright, well, let's just do that, and let's do that, and do that. And then we just attack. Yeah, fire seems to be what they're weak against, so I will have to figure out getting a fire spell for Maria. Oh, maybe not. It did about the same. Maybe it's because it was such a large group, it dispersed it the way it did. Finish him off. Maria's axe chop. Furian's fire went to level 3. Oh, so that's going to be one more point expensive. Alright, let's see what we can see. Let's see if it changed the graphic. Let's cast it once here and see if it changed the graphic. Yeah, it did. Oh, wow, nice. That's a cool graphic. I like that one. I think we've seen that one in Final Fantasy 1, though. They'll reuse the same spell effects. Okay, good. Anything in here? Nope. Anything in here? Nope. And fight. There's a fight in here. 3 sprinters. We will fight them with our swords and maces and spears. Yeah. Good. Awesome. Minwoo's HP went up. That's perfectly fine. Anything in here? People! Great, awesome. And you look important. Furian, it's you. Am I ever glad to see you here? This is Josef's daughter, Nellie. I think the dastardly Worgens have been holding her hostage to threaten Josef. Princess Hilda told you to bring her back some Mythril, right? Well, that's normally where I step in. I figured out that this is where the Mythril is coming from easy enough. So I thought I'd get to jump on you guys and nab the Mythril before you could get here. Only I messed up and got caught. Me, of all people. Yeah, Paul, this is the first time I'm meeting you, so I have no idea. Well, I know when I'm in over my head. So long. But don't worry, I'll take everyone here with me. Thanks for saving us. I owe you one. Oh, alright. I guess I'm not talking to everybody else. Well, this is where I'm going to call the video. I'm going to do a quick save, and then I'm going to go about doing some chores, and then we'll pick it up in the next video, clearing out the rest of the Mythril mines. This was Busy Gamer Dad. This is Final Fantasy 2 Pixel Remastered. Thanks very much for stopping by. Have a good one.